Are we on? Hi, I'm Canyon North, and you have seen me in such fine quality chemistry educational videos as chemical moles and biological moles. Is there a connection? And what's that mole doing in my beaker? Okay, this is the instructions for the Mole Lab. The whole point about the lab, you are going to calculate how many grams there are in a mole of something. Then you're going to physically go and measure it out using this plastic cup for your group. Now, what safety gear are you going to need for this lab? Well, that's the good news. Since we're not working with glass or sharp pointy objects, all we got to do is put on the apron, because I don't want the powders to get on the clothes and have some drama there. No thanks. Okay, so it would be kind of important as I set the camera down that this cup would be clean. That would be kind of important. Not that it's that you don't want it wet, you want it clean. Well, Mr. Canu, how do I go clean this? Well, you're going to take a paper towel from up here, and you're going to put a little bit of water in it from the faucet, and you'll just gently wipe, okay, on the inside like this. And you're going to do this for the 4 items that you're checking out, okay? And then you're going to take a dry paper towel and just wipe it. And the whole reason we're doing this is that we don't contaminate anything, okay? So, what's our next thing? Well, we got 4 stations. We have one station here where we have got baking soda. Yep. Arm & Hammer baking soda, okay? And you would kind of notice, hey, there's white powder in these 2 cups. Right. You are using those 2 cups to go and measure stuff. Now, you'd say, okay, cool, I can measure, but wait, what am I supposed to measure? You're going to measure 1 mole of baking soda. Wait, what? How do I do that? Okay. Do you remember the grams per mole? Yeah, you're going to be using what you learned in class to calculate how many grams there are in 1 mole of baking soda. So let's just say the magical number is, I don't know, 58 or something like that. I don't know. Not off the top of my head. I am trying to find my spatula right now. Ooh, there it is. My scopula, my very important tool right here. Yep, this is it. So, what is that going to look like? How am I going to do this? Well, once I figured out I need so many grams of, ooh, hey, hit that zoom a little bit too far. Okay, I figured out I need so many grams of baking soda. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to take this cup, which is now clean and dry, and I'm going to set it on there, and oh my gosh, the cup weighs 6.35 grams. Never fear, there is a re-zero button. Hit that. And now it becomes 0. You have an empty cup. Now you're ready to do some science. Okay, here's the deal. You have a cup. You have your scopula. So what you're going to do, you are going to scoop with your scopula into here, like this. And oh my gosh, it's showing up. Yep, it sure is, isn't it? Just like that. Now, some people would say, well, Mr. Canu, could I go and do something like this? Yeah, you could. Just make sure you clean up the mess afterwards. So let's just say I have 23.84. That is how many grams there are in a mole of baking soda. Not! I'm just showing this for an example. Then what are you going to do next? Well, you're going to take it and you're going to settle it so it's kind of nice and even. And then you're going to make some observations about it, like, hey, it's white powder. Duh. But more importantly, how much volume does it take up? Yep. How much volume does it take up on here? So you'd say, well, Mr. Canu, I have no idea what number to write. It's not about numbers, guys. It's about sketching it. So you're going to sketch this picture right here on your lab paper. That's right. Time for you sketch artists to earn your pay. Okay, so that's what you're going to do with that. And then you're going to be done with that. Then you're going to go ahead and you're going to take this and you're going to dump it back in here. We want to keep the lab nice and clean, right? Yeah. All right. Now we're off to our next adventure. And we said, wait, oh, we got a dirty cup. We have to clean it out. So we got to go through that process of cleaning it again. Set the camera down, take my wet towel, wipe it so I don't have any traces of baking soda in it, and then I'm going to dry it off. Okay, here we go, nice and clean. Now we're ready to go on to the next one. Now, does it matter which order that you go in as far as the stuff? No, pick one, figure out how many grams there are in a mole, and then go measure it. Okay, so now, here we are, we're at the aluminum station. And you kind of notice, hey, we got aluminum pellets. Aluminum pellets, and you see aluminum pellets in there? We're going to do the same thing. We're going to take our cup, we're going to put it on here, and we're going to hit the re-zero button, and then we're going to go and grab some aluminum pellets. Now, for crying out loud, don't copy off of your other groups. That kind of defeats the purpose of the lab. Okay, and let's say, oh wow, I got 30.37. Perfect, that's how many grams there are in a mole of aluminum. No, it's not. All right, you're going to go ahead, you're going to settle it in, and you're going to you're going to write your observations. Hey, look at the color, and look how much volume that it's taking up. So here's a mole of aluminum. You had a mole of baking soda, a mole of aluminum. Now we're ready. When you're done, toss it back in here. Now, at this point, we don't have to worry with aluminum about dirtying it up. Now we're coming over to the salt station. Okay? Now at this point, you notice I have a plastic cup and another plastic cup. Okay? I'm putting the salt things off to the side here, and we're going to do the same thing. You would do the same thing. You'd hit the re-zero button, and then you would take the salt and slowly pour it out. Of course, this is after you calculate how many grams there are in a mole of salt. I'm just saying, that would be kind of an important thing, right? Because if you don't do that, then you can't do the lab. That would be kind of important. Okay, once you figured that out, you can, again, make your observations about the salt. Here, I'll do a simulation. Boom. And then you can sit there and make your observations, dump it back in the thing, and now